The Pixel 7 Pro has been out for 3 weeks now, which only means one thing. Should you upgrade from the Pixel 6 Pro? Now, if you don't know me, my name is KJOS and we're going to talk about these two phones and see if there is an actual upgrade. Now, Google has made a few changes this year, and to make this video a bit more authentic, I'm not going to talk about specs, I'm not going to talk about the redundant stuff. I want to put that to the test, so I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on the build quality, the performance, the battery life, the software, and the cameras of both these phones, and hopefully give a better perspective on the Pixel 7 Pro and the Pixel 6 Pro. Starting with the price, the Pixel 7 Pro is the same price as the 6 Pro when it came out last year. The $899 price tag was well received and Google decided to continue that trend. That being said though, you can get the Pixel 6 Pro at a heavily discounted price on Amazon or Best Buy for about $200 or $300 less than the original price of $899. Which is a steal if we're being honest. However, Black Friday is almost here, so the Pixel 7 Pro will most likely and most certainly be at a discount. So that is something you guys should really consider. Now, when it comes to the build quality, they are very similar, but they're also very different at the same time. We can say the Pixel 6 Pro was the blueprint for the Pixel 7 Pro's design, and for good reason. They both have a curved display with an aluminum frame. The camera bumps are similar with subtle differences. For one, the two-tone look is gone on the Pixel 7 Pro, while the telephoto lens is now circular and more pronounced, while the camera bar is now silver on all Pixel 7 devices. And I think it was a great decision because it was a better design and just gives a more uniform look than the Pixel 6 Pro. On both sides of the phone, you have the volume and the power button on the right hand side, which is the best in my opinion. But if you look closely, they also expanded the width of the sides on the Pixel 7 Pro to give a better grip and comfort while making the buttons a lot more clickier. Makes more sense to me. It is a small but welcome upgrade. At the bottom, both phones have a USB Type-C, which is standard by now. However, when it comes to the speakers, the Pixel 6 Pro is better in terms of quality and bass, while the Pixel 7 Pro is louder but loses quality at the same time. Now, between these two phones, the improvement on the Pixel 7 Pro is very evident and makes my user experience a lot better. So for that, the Pixel 7 Pro takes this round. The displays on both these phones are great. They both have an LTPO panel with a 120Hz refresh rate. They also have HDR10, but where they differ is in their peak brightness. Now, when it comes to that, both phones are bright, but the Pixel 7 Pro produces more with its 1500 nits of peak brightness to the Pixel 6 Pro's 800 nits, which is poor in comparison. I mean, auto brightness is better on the 7 Pro than the 6, and I've never had a "oh shit, I can't see my display because it's so hot outside and the sun is out." It's never happened to me. But apart from that, the displays are literally the same. The front-facing camera is in the same area, the color accuracy is great and vibrant, everything is just the same. If you've been using the Pixel 6 Pro and you're wondering about the battery life, I am here to give you good news. The battery is significantly and miles better than the Pixel 6 Pro. With the same 5000 mAh of battery optimization outside the box is phenomenal, and you don't really need adaptive battery to kick in. Now, that is a huge upgrade because Lord knows the Pixel 7 Pro's battery was nothing to write home about. I barely got through my day, but with the 7 Pro, it's lasted me all day long with 20% battery at the end of my day. We can attribute that to the new Tensor G2 chip and its battery optimization. And speaking of which, the Pixel 7 Pro has the new Tensor G2 chip, while the Pixel 6 Pro has the first generation Tensor chip. Now, what is the difference, you may ask? Well, for one, even though the Tensor G2 chip is basically the Snapdragon 865, it does way more than just the raw power a lot of people want you to believe. The new smarter Tensor G2 chip will bring better and faster processing to the pictures you take, better battery optimization like I just mentioned, video improvements to the camera, and improvements to the already brilliant text-to-speech feature. This is hands down the best feature on the phone because it is faster than typing, it works with most accents and enunciations, as well as detecting pauses when you speak, and many more. There's also going to be a built-in VPN within the phone that lets you protect your private information when browsing and online transactions. Clerk Holding is also new to the Pixel 7 Pro, diminishing the background noise and isolating your voice so other people can hear you clearly. And like always, Google has promised up to 5 years of security updates. On the other hand, the first generation Tensor chip didn't do so well at first on the Pixel 6 Pro. It had a very rocky start with different bugs and glitches, making it almost unusable. From the system crashing, dark lines appearing when you're trying to take a picture, to the Wi-Fi automatically shutting off. It felt like every single month there was an update, the experience got worse. But so far they have gotten it right with Android 13 and it feels snappier and almost on par with the Tensor G2 chip in terms of performance. Now when it comes to the cameras, the 7 Pro and the 6 Pro again are the same but very different in subtle ways. For one, the front-facing camera gets an upgrade to shoot video in 30 and 60 frames per second, as well as the new super rare zoom that lets you take zoomed in pictures all the way to 30x, which is great and creepy all at once. Now, it is a huge improvement on the Pixel, but I wouldn't worry too much about it because this feature isn't going to be used a lot, especially when the novelty has worn off. So how do these two cameras compare? Now, from a user perspective, you will get great pictures with both these phones. Now, when I tested them, they were accurate and vibrant in good lighting conditions, and that also goes for the portrait mode and ultra wide. Now, although the ultra wide though, the Pixel 7 Pro produced better detail than the Pixel 6 Pro. Now, when it comes to the video, the Pixel 7 Pro is miles better than the Pixel 6 Pro. It has the new cinematic blur that lets you take more dramatic videos, more stabilizations, and better video quality. It might not be iPhone quality by any chance or any standard, but it's not so far off, trust me. Hey guys, this is the front-facing camera on the Pixel 7 Pro, and for some weird reason, the Pixel 6 Pro looks better than the 7 Pro, especially for the saturation on my skin color. But what do you guys think? Is it better than the 6 Pro or is the 6 Pro better than the 7 Pro? Comment below and let me know. Hey guys, this is the selfie camera on the Pixel 6 Pro. This is in 30 frames per second because the 6 Pro does not have 60 frames. What do you think is better between, or who do you think is better between these two phones? Let me know right down in the comments. So which of these phones is better value for you? Now let's take a look. The Pixel 7 Pro is a 2022 phone. It is $899, has a better display, a better battery, a better camera with the better and smarter Tensor G2 chip. Whereas the Pixel 6 Pro is $300 cheaper, it has a decent battery, still a great camera, a great software, and can do at least 85% of what the Pixel 7 Pro can do. Now with all that being said though, I will say the Pixel 6 Pro is better value. However, if you care about those features that I just discussed throughout this video, then you should definitely get the Pixel 7 Pro. Thank you guys for watching, and if you found any value from this video, make sure you hit that like button and definitely consider subscribing to the channel as I make more tech videos like this. My name is KJ Airwas and I will catch you guys in the next one where I talk all things tech.